Every day I wake up now and I'm like, I want to help people.
People get it so misconstrued. I'm out there for the likes, I'm out there for the publicity and all that junk. I'm out there to get famous. No, I'm out there to save that one life. That one life that looks at my video and says, no, I'm going to actually push through whatever is trying to take me down. That's what succeeds everything.
What's up, Dynasty? Welcome back to the Discord Live podcast, name in progress, but welcome to episode 2. I'm very excited for this one. We have a very, very, very special guest today, my boy, Jeremiah Jones, Fitness. Jeremiah, how you doing today, bro?
I'm doing fantastic, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm chilling, man. Glad to be here with you, man.
Dude, I'm happy to have you here. Like, dude, this whole week, I've been excited to just get this whole thing started. And with that said, it's like planning something like this, even though it's the second episode, I have a lot of passion of my craft. So like, I've been like super stressed out, but like, that ain't got nothing to do with you, my guy. This is more so on my end, just making sure everything flows. We get you in here, we get you comfortable, get everything rolling. But yeah, man, no, I'm excited to have you, bro. I'm excited to have you. I think it'll be a great way for like people to really get to know you. And for you to keep spreading your message to everyone else, man.
Hey, man, that's what it's all about, baby. Getting that positive message out there.
Of course, man, of course. So, Jeremiah, bro, introduce yourself. Tell us about yourself. Floor is yours, man.
There you go, my friend. My name is Jeremiah Jones, and I believe in work. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina, but, I grew up as a military child, so I done been about everywhere you could imagine, all right? Man. It's a long start and a long journey, you know what I mean? But the journey isn't over.
Dude, I love that. Yeah. I love that, man. So let's talk about that, man. Let's talk about that. So you grew up into a military family. How has that kind of played like a role in your life, man? Man,
it played a major role, man. Growing up, grew up in a single, parent household. It was me and my mom, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But she spent 26 years in the military, and she instilled a lot of those values that she learned from the military into me. Mm. And it's like I carried those over throughout life, representing her and, what she's been through and what she believes in, you know what I mean? So it's fun. And, growing up, it was crazy, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, those push-ups were being done if I was, if I did something that I wasn't supposed to do, you know what I mean?
Okay, bro. Okay, so that's crazy you say that. So let me ask you this then. With the push-ups, is that just something you've just always been doing throughout your life?
It's been something I've always been doing. Like, I'm telling you, it's like 5, 6 years old, hitting them push-ups every waking moment of every waking day, bro. It was crazy.
So was it the same number as it is now, like 100, thousands?
No, I mean, when I hurt my early ages, I was lucky to get, 30 in there, you know what I mean? Yeah. But, it's progression,
of
anything
course.
you do consistently in life, if you keep doing it, you're going to progress, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we progress too, a lot.
Yes, that's a goal, bro. We constantly got to just seek to improve, whatever that means to you. I mean, every day you don't have to improve by like a super huge percentage. I say even just 1% is enough improvement for one day,
As long as you're improving. If you're not improving, what are you doing? That's what life is all about, man.
Yeah.
Oh, was that something right there? If
I like
you're not
that.
improving, what you doing?
What you doing, bro?
Hold up. Hey, put it on a shirt.
Put it on a shirt, man. Yeah, so I want to continue on that, man. I know that like everybody probably asks you like, yo, can you like do a push-up video, or can I do a push-up video with you? Like, that's what you're known for, right?
Yeah.
But I think it would be interesting for the people to know what exactly kicked off that trend, bro. Because like, I remember when you first dropped the video and I was like, yo, this is funny. Yeah. And then out of nowhere, I go back and I'm like, yo, this thing got like 1 million something views, bro.
Yeah.
So like, tell me about that, man. Was that just like an idea that was like out of nowhere, or did you like think about that?
No, man. It just happened out of the blue,
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that I work security, at night. I used to work security. I still do.
Yeah.
But a year and a half ago, I remember the first exact push-up video I made. I was sitting in that security, and I went to the bathroom real quick. I looked in the mirror. I ain't gonna lie, I had a good pump going, and I wanted everybody else to feel that pump.
Yeah.
So I went back outside. I sat in the chair, right? That's the one where I put the chair the other way. I sat in the chair and I just said, "Give me 100 push-ups." And then that joint just blew up. Yeah. And made for himself. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's so cool, man. Like for real, cause like, I feel like a lot of the good ideas come from just moments of just randomness.
Exactly.
Just like, yo, I got this cool idea. Let me just film it And there you go.
I got a big rule, man. If it's genuine, if it's from the heart, you know what I mean, it's always going to
Yeah. No, for real, bro. Because that's the other thing. Give me 1 second. I think we're bugging out on the computer here. What does, like, authenticity mean to you, bro? Because, like, there's a lot of people in this industry that I feel like do things just for the views, just for the numbers, the likes, the shares. But clearly, you're somebody who does it because you enjoy it, bro.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I see you in the gym. You get your, like, workouts in, bro. You're running. You're, like... You're doing a lot of stuff, bro. So it's like even behind the scenes, you're putting in work. So what does all that mean to you, bro?
Man, it means a whole lot. You know, I mean, the biggest thing about it is what I'm trying to, you know, push to the world is that we're the same at the end of the day. So what is it to me like to put on a front? No, this is real life stuff. People are out here really dealing with depression, dealing with suicidal thoughts, dealing with losses, dealing with deaths. You know what I mean? So why would I add on just extra BS, you know, extra fakeness? No, this is real life stuff going on here. So being genuine, telling them no matter what place you're in, you can get out of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you got to want to get out of that. You got to want to do better for yourself. And the things I post, that's coming from the heart. That's not coming from any type of fake, want to put on a front type of thing. You know what I mean? Because we didn't seen all that. We didn't seen the fake stuff. We're in front of it every single day. You know what I mean? It's drowning. It's toxic. You know what I mean? So putting that, you know, authenticity out, that real, genuine, you know, kind of feel is what I, you know, strive to do.
Yeah. Dude, that's beautiful, man. You gotta like let it sit for a second, bro. You gotta let it sit for a second, cause like, man, spitting. Yeah, no, I mean, you really spit there. I don't know how to follow that up, bro. We'll come back to it. It's all good, bro. It's all good, man. But actually, I think we could branch off to something here next. Then, so to all those kids, man, to all those kids that want to be an influencer, that are motivated by all the things they see on the internet, man, what would be your advice to them, bro? Because, you know, those same kids, like the younger audience, I feel like a lot of them get exposed to a lot of that, like, toxic message, a lot of the fakeness, and they can't really be able to, like, they're not able to pick apart what's real and what's not real. So what would your advice be to them if they were trying to come up as an influencer as well and, like, spread some sort of message, you know?
Well, first of all, my biggest thing would be, to look in yourself. Yeah. To look in yourself and think about do you really want to be in this life? Who do you want to become? What are you striving for? Once you look into yourself, you know, you're going to be able to, you know, send a good message out there to others, first and foremost. The second is being consistent. You can't start something and not finish. Nah, bro. So many times in this lifetime, we want to start things and quit, and we're not even halfway to where we're there yet. You know what I mean? The consistent effort, the consistent strive, the consistent go ahead to keep going is what's going to separate you. Because who knows, that year, that could be the year and you just give up. You know what I mean? Nah, don't give up. Keep going. Yeah, man. And the third thing would be to start now. Don't hold anything off. Holding off, you don't even know if you're going to be here tomorrow, man. What are you doing holding things off when you don't know if you're going to be alive to say I was able to at least try? Yeah. So start now. Start today. That would be the biggest message. Start right now and don't look back.
Dude, that's perfect. That's exactly what I would tell people too, man. And let's stay on the topic of consistency, because I want to ask you this then. Were you always consistent, or was there like a moment where like it took a second to be like, yo, this is like actually working for me, and let me keep going and just see what happens? Because I feel like we've all started something, like you said, right? And then we never continue it, bro. Right. For me, like, I've had that experience so many times in my life, and it wasn't until I found fitness that I was like, okay, this is working, let me keep going. But I want to hear your story, bro. Like, was there a moment where you like tried something and you wanted to do it, but maybe it didn't work out because you weren't consistent, so then you tried something else and it did work? You know, what's that been like for you?
Oh, man. The thing about it is, like I said, we're all the same at the end of the day. You're looking at a man who cried, who got mad, who got irritated. Man, we're all the same. And this story goes back way like 5 years ago, man. I remember the first day. I was living in La La Land, y'all. Y'all got to realize that joint. And then I didn't care. I didn't care about anything. Yeah. I just wanted to go to sleep. I just wanted to do what I had to do to get by. Yeah. And it wasn't until a click moment that just shut that joint down. And my mind just, from then on out, said, oh, I gotta go. What are you doing sleeping? Yeah. When we got work to do. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. I don't want you guys to get to the point where you're at your last. You know what I mean? Why not go now? Why not do the things that you want to do now? You know what I mean? This life, like, it's so short, and that's what I want to get out and reach out to people.
Right.
We have work to do, y'all.
Yes.
So what the freak are we doing just laying down, just going by life like it's just in Wonderland, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, I'm so with you there, bro. I think, because I had that same moment, that click moment, and we'll go into that in a little bit, talk about what that moment was for you. But yeah, that moment where you just realize that, like, any day, that could be your last day, bro. Yeah. That shit, like, changes things, bro. It opens up your, like, third eye, you could say, you know? Exactly. And you're just like, bro, I want to be here to, like, do something. Like, help people in some sort of way. I mean, maybe not everybody is here because they want to help someone. I genuinely do believe, though, that, like, we help people regardless whether we realize it or not. But this is how passionate I can't lose my train of thought. But to that, man. Fuck, I lost it. It's all good, bro.
So much going. You want to get it out. I understand, bro.
I get exactly what you're saying.
When two crazy energies get involved, bro, it gets crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You might bring down the whole house. Who knows,
real, bro? No, because I really do mess with that, man. I really do mess with that. Like, every day I wake up now and I'm like, I want to help people. Whether if it's like, yo, I'm just going to post something on my story today that says, like, yo, quick tip on how to, like, socialize with people better, or, like, quick tip on how to, like, you know, overcome any, like, depression or sadness, you know?
So dope right there, bro.
Thank you, man. But I'm sure that's how you approach things too nowadays, right?
Yes,
you just, like,
bro.
Every day I gotta help somebody in it however I can.
Exactly. People get it so misconstrued, you know what I mean? You know, some people think I'm out there for the likes, I'm out there for the publicity and all that junk. I'm out there to get famous. No, I'm out there to save that one life. One life that looks at my video and says, no, I'm gonna actually push through whatever is trying to take me down. That's what succeeds everything. Yeah. You know what I mean? I want to see that. I want to see that one person saved. I want to see that one person get up and actually do something better for themselves instead of drowning in the depression, drowning in the suffering, drowning in the pain, actually getting up from that and trying to become something greater from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. That one person, bro. It could be like that kid that's like super depressed, or even
anybody, bro.
Anybody, even a grown adult in their like 40s, just trying to start their life back over, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. It could 40, 50, 60, 80.
Yeah.
It's a new day. You're not old.
There's always a second chance.
Exactly.
Always a second chance.
Exactly. You're old because people have told you you're old. You're old because you're telling yourself you're old. You're not old. Everything is mental. If you wanted to right now, anything you could do. No matter the age, no matter the condition, you can do it, but you just have to want to. And along the line, people give up on that. They give up wanting to do better. They give up wanting to do more for themselves. It's a give up kind of thing, man. But not giving up, keep on pursuing is what's gonna, help you to get to where you want to get to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Dude. Oh, that's so beautiful, bro. So I'm gonna say this right now, bro, and like not even to like glaze things or anything, but like, yo, you really do spit a lot of like truth, man. You really do.
This is
like,
speaking from the heart, bro.
Yeah,
speaking from
I can
the
tell,
mind,
man.
Because
I
get
can
it.
tell.
I get it, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody's hurting out there, but it all depends on what you're gonna do with that hurt, man.
Yeah, dude. So, God. I have key points, man, but I want to keep on like, yo, he said this, so I want to go into this. So check it. We'll come back to this list in a second. Like, I want to go on to the topic of like giving up. So do you feel like everybody has that like sort of drive in them to push again for a second try? Or do you think that's something that's just like only certain individuals have?
No, everybody has it. Everybody has it has it in them.
Yeah.
It's literally all mental. It's a decision. You know what I mean? It's a decision of whether or not you want to actually do something for yourself. For instance, you're laying on the couch. You have a decision to lay on the couch. If you're eating a bag of chips, you have a decision to eat a bag of chips. Right. A lot of the times we're not self-accountable in the decisions that we make. We like to make excuses. We like to, make excuses on why we can't do something when we're sitting here indulging in things that are bad for our mental, bad for our minds. And you still have the nerve to make an excuse? No. Why don't you try getting up and actually going for a walk? Why don't you try actually starting your business? No, we don't want to do that. Because why? It's hard.
It's hard.
We shy away from hard things because the body nowadays is so used to just laying on the couch, sleeping, going to work, going home, getting in that same rhythm until it ends up drowning them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there is a chance to get out that water. But you got to want to.
Yeah.
And what does it come back to? A decision. Make the right decision.
Bro. Yeah. You got to start swimming, bro.
You got to start swimming.
Bro.
You got to start swimming.
Yeah.
You got to start swimming. You got to get in the water. You got to start swimming. And you can't stop. You got to keep swimming. You got to keep swimming. You got to keep swimming.
Till you get to the shore.
Exactly. And then you got to run.
Yo,
and you got to run.
Yes.
And you got to keep running. And if that water comes back and tries to drown you, you got to swim again. It's a constant effort. Bro. It's a constant grind. It's a constant drive.
Yes.
And as soon as you get up, and as soon as you give up, that's the moment that what happens? You drown. You can't stop, bro.
You got to keep going, bro. You got to keep fighting, bro. Shout out to Teeny, bro. Like, she got us looking out for like any sound disturbances, making sure that everything's working. I love it. I love it, bro.
Hey, we're gonna dig it.
Yeah, man. So giving up, and just fighting every day, man. Not a lot of people understand that, bro. And I know it's hard, bro. I know it's hard for a lot of people to be like, yo, I need to give it another push. I need to swing one more time and keep going, man. It's hard, bro. But what people don't realize is like, yo, you never know if maybe that one punch might land and you might strike a hit that time.
Exactly.
You know?
Also getting that message out there that doing the hard things will in turn make everything else easy.
Yeah.
Take, for instance, right? You know, you get up in the morning.
Right.
And you just out of the blue decide to run a marathon.
Yeah.
Let's dream for a second.
Yeah.
You get up and you decide to run a marathon, okay? And you finish that marathon. Everything else that you do during that day is not going to equivalent to that marathon.
Right.
That marathon is the hardest thing you did today.
Yeah.
So if somebody is talking crap about me, I'm like, I don't care. I just ran a marathon. If my boss tries to fire me, I'm like, I don't care. I just ran a marathon. If my house burns down, I know how to deal with this. I just ran a marathon. If you do what is hard, it will make your life easy.
Dude.
And I promise you, I can attest to that. Like, if you get done with an incredible feat of strength, an incredible feat of mental fortitude, everything else during that day, during that week, is going to seem like a feather. It's not going to affect you.
Dude.
But it's all about training your brain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It all comes down to the mental.
Right.
You want your brain to be so calloused that nothing can penetrate it.
Dude. Yes. Yes.
You become hard as a rock,
bro.
Nothing will be able to penetrate your brain, and it makes people mad, bro. It starts to make people bad, because they're sitting at you, they're sitting out here looking at you like, why can't I get to this person?
Right.
Why can't I take this person down? It's because your brain is callous.
Yeah.
It's like it's as hard as a rock. You can't break it,
dude. Yes. People will try so hard to get to you, bro. And they'll spend so much energy just doing that over and over and over. And they don't realize that they're doing more harm to themselves than they are that person, bro.
Exactly.
If they're even doing any harm to that person. Because like you said, they got a strong mental, bro. They're not even going to make a dent in that brain.
I always tell people, if somebody is trying to get to you, don't give them the satisfaction. Don't even say a word to them.
Yeah.
Walk away.
Walk away, bro.
Because at the end of the day, if you say something back to them, they won. Because they got a rise out of you.
Uh-huh.
Don't let them do that.
Nah, man.
I say walk away, go to the gym, better yourself.
Yeah.
Because what you got to say to them ain't better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But getting a rise out of them.
I have no enemies, bro.
No enemies at all.
Man.
No enemies at all, bro. If you mad at me, that's all. That's your fault. I ain't doing nothing to you.
Exactly, man. Exactly. So, do you actually know where that saying comes from, though? I have no enemies?
Where is that?
Vinland Saga.
Vinland Saga? Yeah. I still got to catch up on the anime, bro.
So, real quick, the anime segment of the chat, right?
There we go.
We got to, bro. It's Parental Fitness. I love anime, bro.
Hey,
so, real
the
quick.
best gift on this world, man. I'm telling you, bro.
Let's get to that, bro, because it's all connected here. So, yeah, in season 2 of Vinland Saga, and this isn't too much of a spoiler, but there is a line that the main character Thorfinn says, and it's, I have no enemies, bro. And there's a lot of weight to that line because essentially what he's saying is like, yo, like you said, nothing will affect him, But at the same time, he sees no need to fight back against other people as well.
Right.
He's like, yo, we don't even know each other. We don't even know why we're beefing. So why would we even start fighting in the first place, bro? And like, I think that's a mentality that, oh, police siren. I think that's a mentality that a lot of people should strive to have. And I'm not saying it's easy. It's not easy, bro. It's not easy to go from like, I'm gonna be so on my guard, and like if somebody says something, I'm gonna like say something back, or if somebody wants to fight me, I'm gonna fight him back. It's not easy to make that shift into, you know what? I'm just gonna let things go. I don't have any problems with anybody. If somebody says something, I'm gonna walk away. Like, that's not an easy transition. But what people don't realize is that once you make that transition, bro, it's gonna make your life so much easier, man.
Exactly.
So much easier. And like, again, you build up that mental fortitude.
Exactly. I believe a lot of people look for clarity from situations. A lot of people look for understanding. They want people to understand their side of things. Nobody is gonna understand you. Like, this is your life.
Yeah.
What you sitting? What are you doing trying to get somebody to understand how you feel when at the end of the day, I promise you, 9 times out of 10, that person doesn't give a dang about what you're doing, what you're going through, because they got their own stuff to worry about. You know what I mean? So my biggest advice to you would be to come inside your inner self. You know what I mean? Actually build some fortitude with you and yourself to know that you can be a bigger person and walk away. You know what I mean?
Bro, I feel like with that, it also takes a certain amount of like self-love, because you got to be able to like love yourself enough to be like, okay, whatever this person said, it's not true, bro. I know myself all too well. Like, it's not going to get to me. You know, if they say, if they call me weak, bro, and you know you're not weak, bro, then just walk away, man. Exactly. You know you're not weak. You got nothing to prove, bro. You got nothing to prove, man.
I'm the first person to say, if it is not peace, walk away.
Yeah.
Who wants to live a life in toxicity? Who wants to live a life in drama? That's not what this life was made for.
Nah, man.
This life was made for love. You know what I mean? Love and care and passion. So if it is not your peace, walk away from the situation.
Yeah.
Actually,
yo.
I really want to talk about that for a second.
You want to hop in?
Give me that.
Yo, we about to get Teeny on the pod real quick.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, mic talk. Is the mic going?
Yeah, it's on this.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it.
Actually, I read a book. It's called Ikigai. It's there's a Japanese saying called shogunai. So shogunai means basically it is what it is. Like, let it go. It doesn't matter. If something happens and it's so unfortunate, we can't do anything about it. Shogunai. It doesn't matter.
I dig it. And yeah, like what she said, like moving on, you know what I mean? But a lot of us don't like to move on. And a lot of us, unfortunately, are addicted to toxicity. We are addicted to drama, and it's because of what we see in everyday life. You know what I mean? It starts to become like a drug. It starts to become like an illness. But why? You have to have that mental fortitude to walk away, even if you're gonna feel alone, even if you're gonna feel by yourself. If you come into yourself, you know what I mean, and you find that peace within yourself, I promise you, nothing else will matter.
We got cameras rolling again, so we're going to pick it back up, bro. We were talking about swimming when the water, you know, is up to the point where you're drowning. If you get to land, running, not giving up in life.
Constant pace.
Yep. Just like right now, bro. Technical difficulties, but we kept it going, bro.
We don't give up around here.
We don't give up, bro. We do not give up around here, bro.
Hey, man.
So let me hop into some of these points right here, bro.
Yeah.
So the biggest one that I want to ask you, and of course you let me know if you're comfortable talking about this, man. I've noticed that in some of your TikToks, you and IG Reels, you mention, is it your mom or grandma?
So my crazy thing is, a lot of people don't know that I lived with all three: my mom, my grandma, and my great grandmother. Oh, that's who I grew up with.
Okay, that is because
when my mom had to go to Iraq and things like that, I would be staying with my great grandma and grandma.
Dude,
those are my three babies right there.
Oh,
rest in peace to grandma and great grandma.
Oh, dude, rest in peace, man, for real.
There we go.
Dude, that's beautiful, man. I really feel that because I also grew up with just like a single mother, and like, dude, she works really hard for us.
Yes.
And
just being around that, it engulfs your mind. It instills in there, man. Like, why am I not working hard when she was able to do this for me? And
Dude.
I have the nerve to make an excuse on why I can't do something when she was able to raise. How many brothers and sisters do you have, bro?
It's a family of 5.
A family of 5? Look at that, bro.
Yeah,
we got the nerve
dude.
to be like, oh, my head. I can't get it. What?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I always think about that. I'm like, bro, why can't I push the envelope a little bit more when she's doing all this, man? I always come back to that, man.
Exactly.
And a lot of people don't know this because I haven't talked about it, but I guess I can talk about it now. So a couple months ago, a couple weeks ago, a month or two ago, I can't remember anymore, but my mom had a situation at her job where guy got mad about, he was just mad. He was mad, right?
Yeah.
And she used to work at a Chinese restaurant. She doesn't work there anymore, luckily, but at this restaurant, people come in and they pick up orders or whatnot. And so the guy that had came in that was all pissed off, he was grabbing his order, cursing out my mom. And so my mom's a very feisty lady.
Yeah. So I know she ain't going, but that's a big no-no, man, for me, bro. I could only imagine. My mother knows not to tell me certain things. Yeah. Because if that would have happened, you know, it would be bad. You know what I mean?
Dude, I get that. So basically, after she, you know, stood her ground and like started talking like smack back to the guy, he got pissed off, walked out of the store, then came back in, bro, with a fucking gun in his hand. And started pointing it at her like, yo, who you gonna shut up now? Who you talking shit to now, bro?
No, bro.
Yeah, man. And you know, in that situation, what can you do, bro?
Exactly, bro. I mean,
your life is like a 50-50 chance right there, bro. You're either coming out or you're not.
Exactly.
Luckily, she understood, like, okay, all I can do is really just protect myself and say, like, yo, please don't shoot, like, whatever, right? And luckily, for whatever reason, the guy didn't pull the trigger. And, my mom got out of that situation alive, bro. But basically,
Did they catch the guy? What was up with the guy?
They haven't caught him. I mean, she was afraid to call the cops, rightfully so. I totally get it, but
is she still working there?
Nah.
Okay,
Luckily, she doesn't work there anymore.
Thank
No,
God.
same.
Okay.
I'm really happy about that.
Ooh.
But basically, why I bring that up, man, is because it's just like, yeah, man. After learning that your mom goes through a situation like that, it's like it makes you want to push yourself even more.
Exactly.
Because you're just like, bro, she's been through all this. The last thing I want to do on mine is just like fuck up and not make it in life.
Right, bro.
You know, like I want to do it for her. I want to show her like everything you've done up until this point, every fucking struggle that you've been through, and like every bad situation is gonna mean something, bro.
Exactly.
And I'm getting a little bit emotional talking about it because I'm just like,
no, that's
if anything, that's
stuff,
what drives
bro.
me more now, more than anything. More than like everybody that follows my IG. Like shout out to them, obviously. Shout out to everybody on TikTok and YouTube. But like my mom, bro. The day that I can like buy her like a fucking house or get her into a place where she just doesn't even have to work anymore, bro.
Exactly. Bro.
That'll be the day where I can really sit down and be like, yo, I fucking made it. Like
I made it, and you can
fuck everything else.
Lie on your deathbed.
Yes.
Saying, all right, we did it.
Yes,
okay.
yes. Like I don't care about the accolades. Like, cool, I hit 1 million followers one day or 100K. I don't care. If I can get my mom out of her job,
there ain't no better satisfaction, bro.
That's it. So that's why I feel you when you talk about your like you growing up with your great grandmother, your grandmother, and your mom. It's just like
it's just so strong, bro.
Yeah.
You know how it goes. I have a similar story to that.
Yeah.
And this is this brings back memories because this is when I was so weak. So weak, man. So fearful. Yes, I was in that space. My friends were. I was weak. I was afraid. But it was New Year's Eve, actually. You know, I wanted to go for a walk by myself downtown for some odd reason. I just wanted to go for a walk by myself. You know, I told my mom what I was doing, and you know, she started to get up, and she said, "No, you're not walking down by yourself. I'm gonna come with you." I said, "Okay, Mom, let's walk down there together." So a car of knuckleheads pulls up, you know, besides us.
Yeah.
Flashes a gun at us. They start flashing a gun at us with a red beam.
Yeah.
Oh, talking about 666, I'm the devil, this and that, I'm going to shoot you. And I'm saying, hey, yo, this is my mom right here, calm down. He said, I don't care about that. I don't care if that's your mom, I'll shoot y'all both dead right now. And I'm just sitting there. So me and my mom, we walk away. She's more calmer in this situation than I am, you know? So how strong she is, all that. It just shows how strong she is. Pop, pop, they pull the triggers. I don't know if they were aiming for us or aiming away from us, but they pulled the triggers. I'm sitting there ducking my head. Yeah. My mom standing strong. You know what I mean? At that moment, I'm like, yo. She said, come on, let's go. Military combat started coming in. You know what I mean?
Holy
but it's
shit.
just crazy, man, how much strength and how much strength parents, really do have, especially, mothers, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's crazy, bro.
Dude, yep. Shout out to your mom. Shout out to all the single moms out there, bro. Like, y'all be doing a lot, bro. Y'all be doing a lot for real for like
us, man.
your family and your kids, man.
And if you're not thankful for that, man, you got to get checked, man, because that just don't make no sense, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's why, like, whenever let me give you an example. Whenever I see like a kid, maybe like a teenager or like middle schooler, and they're acting up and they're hanging out with like the wrong crowd, and I know for a fact, like, yo, you like, your mom's at home, the only one taking care of you, bro.
Right.
Why are you getting in all these like bad situations?
Why are you trying to make her life worse than what
Exactly,
it is?
man.
Why would you put her through more pain, more hurt? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is that doing?
Yeah.
She had the nerve to bring you into a house, bring you into a home, give you the food that you need.
Yeah.
And you got the nerve to go out there and act like a fool, act like a belligerent. Like, come
That's
on, what are
I'm
you
saying,
doing, bro?
That's what I'm saying, man. And I get that, like, everybody's situation is different, and people will try to justify certain things, like, oh, I'm doing this because, like, I'm trying to get some quick money for my family and stuff like that. I get that. I've never been in that situation, so I can't say, but
that's one big thing. I can't judge, man. I can't judge, but I can say to you, do you want to change, or do you just want to keep doing this thing that you're doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Dude, change is a big part of life, and a lot of people are scared of that. Even I am, bro. Like, I've gotten better at it, but even to this day, like, it's always hard making like certain transitions, whether it's like changing up my content or like strategizing things a different way, or just me being a different person, biggest moment in my life when it came to change was when I started the whole Pharaoh Fitness account.
Right.
And just like, it's funny because I started in a place where like mentally I wasn't right.
Yeah.
And it's like, if I'm going to have an account called Pharaoh Fitness where it's like about, unleashing your confidence and royalty and like being a good person, how am I not going to take care of myself and really live that message? So while the idea was there, the account wasn't created until I really felt like, yo, you're starting to actually like get on top of that.
Exactly, bro.
And that's where it took that change to go from like a 21-year-old who was heartbroken, getting drunk on a Tuesday night and throwing up pasta in his friend's like sink. True story, by the way. Kid Cudi was playing in the background, and I'm just like, pursuit of happiness and shit. It's a crazy story. It's a crazy story, and I laugh looking back at it. But I look at those moments and I'm like, bro, I don't ever want to be in that position again.
Yeah.
And no disrespect to the people that I was with at the time, but they weren't helping the situation.
Yeah, man. But look, sometimes we need those moments, bro. When you speak on change, a lot of people are afraid of change because they are afraid of the not knowing.
Right.
Not knowing what will happen. That's what it all boils down to. What if this is going to fail? What if this is going to succeed and I don't know what to do? But not knowing is what people are afraid of. But you can't live like that. You know
can't,
that,
bro.
You got to go out on a limb, bro.
Yes. Those what ifs are what hold us back, because
exactly.
It could work. You just don't want to try, though. Like, you got to give it a chance and just see what happens. And if it doesn't work, understand that it's okay.
Exactly.
It's okay,
understand that and it's okay. Understanding that whatever happens, I'm going to get up.
Yeah.
Hey, you lose your job, I'm going to get back up. You get a divorce, I'm going to get back up. You lose your whole house, I'm going to get back up. Get back up after everything. That's the motto. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Bro, I got to dap you up, man.
Come on, bro.
Let's go.
Let's go. Bro.
Fucking love it, man. Yeah, dog. Yeah, man. Change, getting up, all that, bro. Oh, my God. We touching base on some good stuff, man. Yeah, let's see.
Nah, I need to hear about this heartbreak, though.
Oh, let's talk about
what happened, bro?
My editor was like, I've heard the story so many times.
Bro?
Let me take off the glasses for this one, man.
Hey, look straight into the camera right now.
So, I was about 21 years old, man. Sweet little boy. I didn't have the beard, the patchy ass beard that I got right now. No, let me be for real. So, so
get the mini violins playing.
Let's make sure the chat can actually hear what's going on, man, because I want them to hear this too, man. Podcast is awesome so far. Okay, awesome. Thank you, man.
Who's that,
cool.
Jalen?
That's Jalen, bro.
Jalen, man, you better be doing your push-ups, man. You sitting up here talking. Give me 100 more push-ups, Jalen. Nah, for real, 100.
Oh, okay. So let's hop into it, man. Let me get a sip of this water real quick. Let's go. So yeah, it was 2021, right? No, you're not wrong. 2016 is when I had gotten with this girl. We were in high school sweetheart. You know,
Okay.
you're like, oh.
So you were through this with him?
No.
No, you just told me about it.
Okay.
Yeah. No. It's a good thing she wasn't there because I was not a great person.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. I had been dating this girl since like high school.
Okay.
We're 21. 2021. We're both adults at this point.
Yeah.
But the relationship was already falling apart. Let's start with there, bro.
Yeah.
On both ends, it wasn't just her. It was also me, but it just wasn't. It really wasn't working out.
Yeah.
We kept trying to make it work. Eventually, one day, out of nowhere, she's like, "Yo, we gotta break it off. We gotta break it off." And this was like, man,
bro.
it was like literally on a Monday. Bro, I remember the day, May 31st. I know people say don't remember that stuff, bro, but for me, like, I need to, bro. I need to, because I'm like, this is the day that kicked off everything, bro. It means a lot to me. I made a whole
Why would you lose that?
yeah,
bro?
no, for real. I made a whole like IG post about it too. But anyway, yeah, she had broken up with me that day. I thought things were okay. We had just hung out over the weekend,
Right.
but
That's how it usually is, man.
yeah, she
Happens
told me.
without warning, right?
No warning, bro. No warning, man. But yeah, so things ended. And so I was like, shoot, bro. Like,
Yeah, that moment when she said, how did you feel?
Oh,
did your
bro.
heart drop?
it dropped, but because we had been so off and on, I convinced myself into telling myself I didn't care.
Right.
And that was my first mistake.
Right.
Not acknowledging my emotions.
Right.
And I'll get into why that's so important to me later on.
Right.
But yeah, I just didn't acknowledge it. I was like, all right, whatever, cool. It is what it is. And then let's fast forward in time, I'm starting to really have these emotions kind of come up in certain ways.
That's how
I start looking for love in other people.
Yeah.
I dated this one girl over the summer of 2021, and she was super sweet, bro. Sweetest girl I have ever met. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Sometimes I feel like she might have been like the one, but but it just didn't. It didn't work out because I knew mentally I was not gonna be good for her, man. I just knew I was not in the right space mentally.
Right. And
So-
you understood that. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the biggest thing.
So we ended things. We had only dated for a month, but again, she was
Pretty smooth,
super
yeah.
sweet, bro. Shout out to her. I'm not gonna say her name, but she knows. If she sees this,
You
she
know
knows,
who
bro.
you
It's
are.
love.
You
It's
know
always
who
love.
you are.
That's the homie for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was one of the ways it kind of came up. Me looking for love in other people, and then messing around with like other girls and stuff like that. And I realized, bro, this is not what I want, man. This is like, I'm not acknowledging my emotions. I'm not actually trying to deal with this. I'm just trying to lock it away and just ignore it. Find
Right.
distractions, right?
Right.
So that's when I realized, bro, fuck this. I can't. I just can't ignore how I feel, bro. It's human to feel sadness. It's human to feel anger and stuff. So without going on a whole tangent about the story, man, I think the moment where it finally hits was I would say when I really started getting things together was February of 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Man, and I really don't want to go into the whole detail as to why, but let's be raw about it. Let's be raw about it, bro.
We're all here, bro.
It was
Go
like
into it.
Valentine's week. It was Valentine's week, bro.
Valentine's week.
Yeah, and I was hanging out with two girls that same week, bro.
What?
Yep.
What?
Two
You talking
different-
about player?
Play somewhat. Ain't no action happened, but I was definitely sharing this
You got it, bro.
2 different beds and 2 different nights.
Whoa.
I mean, hold on. Let me reword that. 1 bed one night, 1 bed the other night. And at the
Yeah.
time, I was like, oh, shit. I've never done this before. But
Yeah.
nah, bro. That moment, I was like, what the fuck am I doing, bro? This is not good. This is
man.
not healthy.
That is,
And I was like, I need to get my shit together,
that is
bro.
the
'Cause
worst
there's
thing
no
you
way
can
I'm going to
ever do, bro.
advance in life doing this stuff.
It's not.
And yeah, so I was like, all right, bro. We got to start acknowledging my emotions. We got to start really going hard with the gym, going
Right.
hard with the content,
Exactly.
and really figure out what I want to do for myself to better myself.
Started focusing on yourself,
Yeah,
focusing on the
I
work.
did.
That's the best thing you can ever do. You know what I mean? So many times we like to put focus on other things that are not, bringing value to
Yeah.
our lives, that are not bringing, an uproar in our lives, you know what I mean? And we lose our lives because of that.
Yeah.
Instead of focusing in on ourselves and what we're trying to become.
Yeah.
Meeting the right people, doing the right things. That so many of us lose that. And so many of us don't want to do it because, as I said before, we're addicted to the toxicity.
Yeah.
We're addicted to the drama. We're addicted to those, one night stands with people,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
You know
bro.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But coming out of that addiction is gonna,
Yeah.
help
Yeah.
you out a lot.
No, bro, and it takes internal strength, but it takes a lot of external strength too. Having the right people in your circle, bro.
Right.
When I started actually talking to more people at the gym, getting to know people, that shit is really what like helped. Because it was like I saw other people like me, bro.
Exactly.
Other people that were heartbroken, other people that were dealing with some of the same situations I was dealing with, and I felt like for once I wasn't alone, bro.
Exactly.
My biggest fear in life has always been to be alone.
Right.
And now it's funny because I've turned it into my weapon.
Right.
I don't mind being alone. I don't mind that self-love and that isolation sometimes. But at the time, it was a fear.
Right. And it is scary, man.
Yeah.
You're thinking about being in a house all by yourself one day, just living alone. It is scary, but you got to realize once you look into yourself and become okay with being by yourself and being alone.
Yeah.
It becomes addictive.
Yes.
You know what
Bro,
I mean?
it is, man.
It's dangerously addictive.
It is.
You know what I mean? Because you at the end of the day, you don't want to be around any of that drama, any of that toxicity. But so much of the world is made up of that now.
Right.
So it takes a big stand to turn away from it. You know what I mean?
Yes, man. And so let me ask you this on the topic of self-isolation. Finding a balance within it, man. Because like you say, it can get dangerous. I feel like there's definitely an unhealthy amount of self-isolation where you're just like, no, I don't want to go out and get to know people.
Right.
I don't want to open up those doors because I've been hurt
the
before.
worst
Like,
self-isolation you could ever do for yourself.
Right. And that's where you got to find that balance, bro.
Right.
And I'll tell that to everybody else. Like, yeah, like you can love yourself. You can have that time to yourself. But if you overdo it, bro, it's not going to be good for you.
And when I talk about self-isolation, I'm not talking about just locking yourself in a room and just getting away from everybody and anything. That's the worst thing you could ever do. Do not do that. What I mean by self-isolation is blocking out anything that is drama-filled, that is toxic-filled, and actually bringing in things that are going to enlighten you, that are going to bring your life up with meaning, that are going to actually help you with a business, help you with a family, help you with anything that you're trying to do to better yourself. Yeah. Like you said, man, the gym, the best thing you could ever do.
Yeah.
If you're trying to get over a relationship, go to the gym. If you're trying to, get a new job, go to the gym. If you're trying to start your own business, go to the gym. Go to the gym. Go to the gym.
Go to the gym. Go to the gym.
Because
go to the
you'll
gym.
be surrounded by a community of people who are going through the same thing as you.
Yeah.
Where do we meet at, bro?
The gym, bro.
The gym. Go to the gym.
Or the dojo.
The dojo. There you go. Any form of physical exercise, do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's going to get your blood going. It's going to get your mind going. You know what? You're going to think clear.
Dopamine, too.
Exactly.
Feel better about yourself. Feel happy.
Exactly. And once you find something that you enjoy, you're around other people who enjoy it as well. Connection made. Bing.
Bro. Someone in the chat said that get over a relationship part. I don't know.
What, man?
I don't know.
What?
All right, yo, so real quick, let's give a moment to the chat, bro, because I see y'all typing in there. Let's see what's going on, man. Midnight said Ramsey's got that Riz. No, bro, it's just not Riz,
Ramsey
bro.
got that Riz, y'all.
It's
No, hey, give me another 200, man. What you doing, bro? Give me another 200, man. We're going to get it to 1,000 by the end of this podcast, man.
Adding it up, I hope so.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yo, y'all are funny in the chat. But, yeah, let me cut to y'all real quick, man, because I want to see what some of y'all are saying. So, Keyson said just needed some extra gym motivation. Basically, bro, you take whatever you take anything negative and you turn it into a positive, and that'll be your fuel, bro. You're mad. Go work out.
You take the pain, you take the suffering, you take everything in life, and you harness that. You take it with you to the gym.
Exactly.
And you bang it out in the gym, and you let it go.
That's it.
One of the biggest things, you know what I mean? And I dare people to piss me off. I dare them to. I dare people to make me sad. I dare people to try and get me into my emotions because that dare, you know what that's going to do? That's only going to piss me off well enough to go crazier.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's a dangerous person to mess with.
Mm-hmm.
One who dares you to do it because they know the outcome. They know what's going to happen.
Yup. Bro, I always say this. The most dangerous people alive are the people who are always the most positive and happy. Because, you know, any negativity that they've had, in some shape or form, it is, like, bottled up in there.
Exactly.
And if you flick the right switch, bro,
they
it's
also
over.
the most crazy.
Exactly. You know, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah. What's up, man? There you go, my friend. I'm doing good. I hope you are. Go ahead. Give me 400 push-ups while you're sitting here watching us. Everybody in the chat.
Everybody in the chat.
No. You gotta keep doing it.
Everybody in the chat gotta hit push-ups, bro.
I'm not done with you yet, man. You're gonna be doing push-ups.
Yo, Midnight. Shout out the Berserk GIF. I fuck with Berserk so much, bro.
Oh,
so
yeah.
good.
I met Berserk one time. He's a pretty good dude.
Do you actually know somebody named Berserk?
Nah.
Oh, okay. But have you watched the anime though?
Yeah, I have for a little bit. I need to finish it.
Yeah, bro. If you
work gets crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna get crazy. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I felt like him when they were getting inside his head and stuff. He said, "Leave me alone" and everything like that.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, shit. Isn't that Akira?
No. There was an episode in Berserk when they were trying to get inside of his head, and he was all like, leave me alone.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. He was sweating and stuff like that. You remember? Do you remember that
I just
episode?
saw that clip.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Is that Berserk 2016 or Berserk 1997?
I think it's Berserk 1990, like the older one. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
Bro, yeah, no, it's good, man. It's good. The story, bro.
I need to get on that flow right there, bro.
No, bro, I'm at work. What you mean 400?
Now, listen, man. We're not going to do with the excuses right now, man.
Yo, also, shout out to Taz, I always fuck it up, for making it to the actual chat, bro, because I know you're at work right now, man. Bro, that's the homie. He's patrolling the warehouse, so.
He's like, what is that? Taz, man. What's wrong with you, man? I don't care about that. Taz, what's wrong? Look, drop down, give me 10 real quick, get back up, man. Hey, I don't care if they looking at you crazy, man.
Love the energy, man. Okay, so I'm really interested about this, bro, because you just dropped merch, and it looks really sick, man. I got to cop me a shirt. How much you selling them for?
So they're starting $34
$34
on the website right now. The 3 a.m. Yeah, if you can do 500 push-ups, you get a discount. We're actually gonna do that though. You know what I mean? If you are able to hit between 800 and 1,000 push-ups in 1 hour, you're gonna get that discount.
Y'all heard
you
it
gotta
here.
hustle, bro.
Let's
say I don't want to say any. My man know the real price, but I say at least 20% or higher.
Holy shit. But yo, to that, because you have shirts out, man, and you got a good following going, bro. Basically, what I want to ask you is like building your fitness brand, bro.
Yeah.
Like, how has that journey been, and what sort of advice you would give to that? Because I'm still in the middle of like working on that, bro. I want to get shirts done one day. I want to do coaching with people, you know, but like I want to get some like solid advice from somebody already who's kind of up there, you know.
So, I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, just being genuine, you know, the working out part, that's the easy part. You know what I mean? The working out part is just being me, being realistic in what I do. You know, if I want to go out there and run a marathon, I'm going to go out there and run a marathon. Right. The followers, you know, my friends are the ones who built that. You know, I mean, I put in the work.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's all about the followers and who built that. You know what I mean? But the business adamant itself, you know, starting this brand, you know, that was hard for me. You know what I mean? Because that was one of the struggles that I did, you know. If I put this out, is people going to bang with it? You know what I mean? But actually forgetting everything and taking that leap. I mean, hey, it's business. There's going to be its ups and downs, you know what I mean? Like, hell, like, when we launched the website the first time, bro, we didn't even have the freaking sizes on the shirts. Like, what? I called my man, like, my mom had to tell me because she went on the website, the sizes aren't on. I said, yo, why aren't the sizes on the shirt? You know what I mean? Me and my business partner, we're going back and forth. We got it straight like in 1 minute, but it's just, you know, stuff like that. And freaking, like last week, you know, a lot of the orders haven't been sent out. I had to go in manually by myself and click order. It took me like 2-3 hours to do, man. So it's actually buckling down and actually wanting to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I want everybody to realize that, I want to spread that message. When you got that 3 a.m. on your shirt, it's go time.
Yeah.
Whatever is in front of you is going to be defeated. Because if you let that defeat you, you might as well take that shirt off. You don't get a refund, though, but you need to take that shirt off. Because if you give up, take the shirt off.
Y'all heard it here, bro. Y'all better spread the message, bro. If you're not, this man's coming for you. Snatching it off. Right then and there, bro. Teeny's got something to say, though.
Honestly, I've been kind of checked out for the majority of it because I've been focusing on technology.
Yeah.
So I'm so sorry if you already answered this, but when you were younger, what were some of the difficulties that you faced, like growing up? Maybe like through high school or something of the sort. Like, I got it on here. I'd rather hear than that.
I'll reiterate in a second.
So, what were the difficulties that you went through when you were growing up and like, trying to become your person?
So most of the difficulties that I went through was when my mom was overseas and I was living with my grandma and great-grandma. A lot of things transpired. I was very fearful. I was very afraid. I was very just scared of everything. My grandma had cancer, so, I'll be helping her, every waking moment of every waking night, deal with what she was dealing with, you know what I mean? And I knew what cancer did to the body. It would make you angry sometimes, Heck, sometimes, I remember the time she threw some bread in my face and I was like, Grandma, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. Yeah. But, I love my grandma. I always do. And then my great-grandma, she could even barely walk, you know what I mean? So just helping her get to, where she needed to within the house. I was always in the house. But every time, it became dark. Every time the sun went down, that's where the fear started to kick in. That's where it felt like I was being suffocated. That's where it felt like there was something behind me trying to get to me. And I would go sleep in their rooms every single night. I would touch their arms, and that would help me go to sleep. You know what I mean? Just sitting there breathing with them.
That was going to be my second question. It's like, have you ever felt trapped during those moments?
Yeah. I felt trapped like I couldn't get out. I felt like I felt scared. You know what I mean? Seeing things in the night, knowing that, they couldn't help me. I had to do it by myself. I was here, mind you, they were watching over me, but I was in turn helping them at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They only did what they could. And I still remember the night when I got that call that Grandma was no longer with us. And seeing my great-grandma cry like that was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. You know what I mean? But all that stuff, all that whatever happened, I'm not sad that it happened. I'm grateful that I got to meet them. I'm grateful that I got to live with them. I'm grateful that I got to experience, what it was like to have a great-grandma and grandma. You know what I mean?
Dude, yeah.
That's sweet, because I've never met my great-grandma.
Yeah.
So, like, I didn't even know she was a thing. So, like, I grew up and I was like, oh, y'all have great-grandmas that are alive.
Our parents have, like, parents.
It's crazy when you think about it like that. I'm sure she was a good woman, though. They all, look, back in the day, like, they all so sweet, you know what I mean? Nowadays, everybody just want to be so mean to each other. I'm like, come on, man.
Everybody's angry.
Yes. Yeah. Everybody's saying, how you walking down the street and you ever walk down the street and you just smile? People will look at you like you're weird or crazy.
Right.
Like,
I get freaked out when the white people on the street be doing it to me. I'm like, who are you?
But it's two things. Either that person is a really like genuine, like nice person or a psychopath.
Yeah, exactly. You got to be watching out.
Hopefully they're a good person.
Some smiles are dangerous. You know what I mean?
No, but I get that. Do everything. Yeah. So last week's episode we had. Oh my, yeah. Last week's episode, we had my friend Dominic come on, and he said basically what Jalen said. You got to do everything with a smile, bro.
Exactly, bro.
All Might, exactly. Shout out All Might. And yeah, I mean, like, I really feel that, and I'm just gonna repeat what I said at the time. Maybe a bit reiterated, but yeah, if you really enjoy something, bro, you got to put a smile on your face and do it with a smile, bro. Because people see that, they're like, damn, that guy's passionate about that.
Exactly.
And it makes them feel good. It makes them feel motivated. And even if it's not something you're passionate about, like if you're working at a fast food place, you got to do it with a smile, bro, because that one smile could brighten up somebody else's day, bro.
Exactly.
And you never know what kind of,
It's crazy what a smile can do.
Dude, I've worked at Starbucks before. I've worked in bakeries. Like, I've done customer service for a long time. I mean, by the end of it, I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. but you never know who you're gonna meet. Because like, if you're nice to everybody, you don't know what that person's going through.
Exactly.
Like, I've met so many people in Jesus.
Jalen really wants to hear what you're saying.
Sorry. But I was saying that, like, I've done a lot of customer service in my life, and, like, you never know who you're going to meet. This world is so small. I feel like people don't really capture that because they're like, oh, the world's so big. Like, I've never been anywhere else, but you don't know who you're going to meet.
Exactly.
You really don't. Like,
exactly.
I've met so many people that I've connected with just by being kind to them. And, like, I've gained connections through that way of just, let's talk about you. Like, how you been? Like, what's going on in your life? Like, you know, or you see someone crying or something like that. I've had a lot of experiences like that in Starbucks, especially in New York. There was this one lady crying. I was like, what's going on? Like, talk to me. 30 minutes of conversation. I don't care if I'm working. I'll give it to her. She had the best time ever after that. And, like, she felt so much better. You know,
That's
like,
what it's all about.
especially when you're trying to network. That also helps with networking.
Yeah.
Talk to people. Be nice to people. Talk to them about who they are. Not what can you do for me, but what can I do for you?
Exactly.
You know, that's how you network with people. Open those doors and get over that social anxiety, you know.
Yeah.
It's such a good practice. I mean, honestly, I feel like everybody should be doing customer service as their first job ever because it teaches you morals. It teaches you how to treat other people genuinely. It's such an important thing. Yeah.
What's that, Jay? Yeah, you're done. it's exactly. Yeah. It riled up your anxiety, didn't it, Jalen?
Oh man.
Oh,
Got to.
that's where you go.
Because it's 6:31, we could do maybe 2 more questions.
Exactly,
Yep.
Jalen. Exactly,
Yep.
bro. But you kept that smile thinning through, bro. There you go.
That's the way to do it. So.
Actually, I was going to ask you
Yeah.
one more question before we
Yeah,
actually
go
keep
for
going.
it.
Is, when you were growing up, what did you want to be?
So I wanted to be in the NBA.
Yo, let's hear about that.
Any other, but look, when I tell you, a lot of people don't know. I played college basketball. You know what I mean? Division II. Played in high school. You know, I had a freak accident my senior year in high school. I decided just for 1 year to just go out there and play football because people kept telling me, hey, man, go play football. You'll get some size on you and stuff like that. So, you know, I went out there and played. It was crazy. On senior night, the only game that I got into, to be honest with you, you know what I mean? Because you know how they do, they let all the seniors out.
Yeah.
My mother was there. That is the only football game she went to. So on senior night, with the only game that my mother went to, it was a running play towards my side. My running back got tackled onto my leg, dislocated my kneecap, tore everything with it, ACL, MCL, PCL.
God.
Hey, they thought I wouldn't even ever walk again after that because of the gangrene or something like that. There could have been possible infection. Yeah. So yeah, that happened, and then
Holy
afterwards,
shit.
you know, I played college basketball. First practice into college basketball, I tore my other knee. You know what I mean? It's crazy, but
Dude.
luckily from the support of my teammates and my coach, you know what I mean. They wanted me to just stay on, so I wrote it out, you know.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, the senior night of my basketball game,
Yeah.
the only game that my mother came to in basketball, she saw me score 4 points. So
Dude, let's go.
That's the story right there.
Let's go, man. So we are getting close to time. We got to clean up around 7. So I do want to move on to this one question that Teeny told me to ask. So Jeremiah, what advice would you give your younger self?
So much advice, but the number one advice I would give my younger self would be to freaking work out.
Yep.
I didn't work out, bro. I didn't take it serious. But if I would have took that grind serious, if I would have actually worked out, I would have been further along.
Yeah.
Stop playing so much. Actually take it serious. Actually freaking try to create something. You know what I mean? Man, if I would have started this at freaking 14, 15, 13, who knows where this could have been. Exactly, bro. Start now, Jalen.
Start now, bro.
Start now.
I started at 13, bro.
Start. Don't stop.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, man.
Because you never know where you might end up. But I know that working out that's going to take everything far. And when I say working out, do anything, box, jiu-jitsu, anything. You know what I mean? Work out.
Dude, yeah. Yeah, it's that simple. I mean, working out just branches off into so many things. Like, working out got me into meditation, bro.
Exactly.
Because I was like, okay, I'm tackling the physical part of the body, but now I want to tackle the mental, man.
Working out your brain, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Best kind of
I
workout.
told your ass to keep doing it.
Pause. Hold on, what?
That's also because I told your ass to keep doing it.
Yeah, shout out to Teeny. She got me really back into meditation
There
after
you go.
cleansing my room and getting rid of all the negative aura.
Exactly. There you go. But that working out, bro, I envision
Yeah.
myself when I'm about 60, 70, 80. Imagine myself in the middle of the woods with my own little, like, cabin, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With a big beard and all tatted up.
Yeah.
Just sitting there, just meditating and still I want to be flexible, bro.
Yeah,
I
we
wanna
talked
be-
about this.
Yes, I want to be
Yeah.
super flexible, just super limber, just out there, just breathing.
Yeah,
Ain't no better feeling, you know what I mean?
bro, we take it for granted so much, man.
Exactly.
I feel like Jeremiah would be like that old man in the woods in the cabin, whatever, and like this explorer kind of comes upon his cabin. He's meditating on like a log or something.
Exactly.
He's like, where's the river? And he's like, the river is where you find your life.
Exactly. You
Facts.
know it. You
Facts.
know it. You know it.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Do you have a question for Ramses by any chance?
Oh,
Yeah.
Ramsey, where do you see yourself in the future, bro?
Man, okay.
Where do you see yourself? No. Let's
Yeah.
let me say. Where do you see yourself? How old are you?
I'm 23.
Where do you see yourself at 30?
30, bro. Success. And success to me at 30 means I've inspired millions of people,
All right.
motivated them to be healthy and be confident.
35.
35, maybe my own gym.
40.
40, hopefully my own graphic novel is out by then.
45.
45, graphic novel has succeeded, and on top of the millions of people I've inspired to the gym, let's add another like 10 million to that or more.
60.
60, that's when I can probably take a break from fitness a little bit and focus on just being an artist.
When it's all said and done.
When it's all said and
on
done.
your deathbed. Where do you see yourself looking back? Do you see yourself looking back in a good way or a bad way?
Good way.
Good way.
Bro, I'll be
100%.
honest, and I don't mean to be like morbid, but even now, bro, I could say I could look back and be happy, man. I've
Exactly.
experienced love. I've gone to the gym.
Yeah.
I pushed myself. I've made music. I've made a music video. That was a goal in my life. I've drawn. I may not have my graphic novel out, bro, but I've gotten a chance to draw and actually make a little bit of money off of it. So yeah, I'd
And
be
you see,
happy even now.
That right there, what you just said, bro. That is the message, the biggest message that I want people to realize. Do it now. Those days are not certain. You don't know if you're going to be alive tomorrow, the next day, next week. But if you can look back on this moment, if you were to die and say, I did it all I could, even at 16, even at 15, if you are able to say, I did all I could, then you're in a good space. But if you're not doing nothing.
Dude, yes. Jalen's like, well, hey, yo, on the note that you just said, with being happy, looking back at everything, I think that's where we can wrap it up, man.
Yeah,
So,
man.
dude, it's been a pleasure, bro. For real,
Yeah,
like,
bro. This is what I love
Yeah.
about, man, these podcasts, man. It's just
Yeah.
literally a conversation like we always be having, bro.
yeah, literally, bro. And again, I'm just happy to really bring you out because I'm like, I know this guy has a lot to speak on, and I want to give you that chance. You know,
Still more to speak on, bro.
yeah, still a lot more, bro. I want to pick your brain even more, bro. So
Don't
we'll
pick
definitely-
too deep, bro. You might find some secrets you don't want, bro.
Part 2? Oh, yeah, y'all heard them, though. And part 2? Teeny said part 2. I'm down for a part 2, bro. If y'all want to see part 2, leave a comment. But with all that said, man, to everybody watching, to the Dynasty, do you have a name for your fan base, bro? I don't even know if you got a name for them.
Hey, I ain't got a name because each one of them, they got their own thing going on. But
I like that.
hey, man.
And sorry, support us. I shouldn't say fan base. I don't like saying
Yeah.
fan base, man. You guys are the Dynasty, bro. You are all kings and
Exactly.
queens, bro.
Y'all got to keep
Yeah.
going with that joint. And when Pharaoh Fitness opens his gym, y'all better be ready to go inside that junk and go crazy, Jalen.
Unleash the full energy, man. Yo, So thank you so much to everybody that joined this podcast, whether you saw it live, whether you saw it after the upload. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. It's only the second episode, bro, but I'm very excited to keep it going. We're only going up from here. And again, shout out to Kenneth. Shout out to Audio Rec for letting me borrow some equipment. Y'all go peep the EP. Y'all go peep the EP. Like I said, I'm on there. So if y'all want to hear me like spit, sure, go ahead. But yeah, with that all said, much love. Go unleash that Pharaoh energy. Let's get it.
There you go.
That's it, baby. That's it, man.